Hello anime lovers, back again on the Anime Sakai channel. On this occasion, I will provide info on the release date for episode 8 of Last Boss Queen. A little info guys, the Heretical Last Boss Queen is a romantic fantasy anime produced by Ulm Team Yoshioka Studio with 12 episodes. The novel has 6 volumes. Previously in episode 6, because of the cheat skill Last Boss Pride could memorize anything after reading it once. So he used it to thoroughly study the law because Pride doesn't want to be like in the game where he often abuses the law. Pride also takes Tiara and Stale to the library, where Tiara reads a fantasy book with a happy ending. At the same time Tiara said that she liked princes like Stale and princesses like Pride. Then the queen summoned Pride. The queen also knows that Pride has learned about law, so she gives Pride the right to punish a criminal. Pride who knows that Val is a special ability user of earth walls. In the game Val, one of the people hired by Pride to block Tiara's way. Then the queen tests Pride about the proper laws to Val. Pride said there were 3 legal considerations. Then the queen also handed over the decision to Pride. Pride asked Val to choose the punishment he wanted. Val didn't want to die and then he chose to serve Pride. Finally, Pride decided to make him sign a loyalty contract to extract information first. Pride also delays Val's execution but also gives him an alternative by cooperating with them. Val, the bandit, agrees to help them in exchange for staying alive. A moment later Pride said it would free Val. Because Val doesn't have a purpose in life yet, Pride gives Val 2 absolute orders. The first is that when Val feels danger he is given an order so he can protect Tiara with his special power. The highest priority is to protect Tiara. For Tiara's sake Val is allowed to refuse Pride's orders. The second is when Val feels he has a serious problem and hopes for help so he can return to Pride's side. At the end of Pride and Tiara we see Arthur and Stale rehearsing. Then the time skip 5 years later where Arthur and Stale are still in the training stage. They intend to take the night exam. At the same time Pride gave flowers to Arthur and Stale. Upon hearing the meaning of the language of flowers, Arthur and Stale were immediately embarrassed. In episode 7, Arthur and Stale have been training a lot over the last few years, and he feels ready to take the knight's exam. Arthur Beresford has finally passed the enlistment exam. Meanwhile, an agitated Gilbert Butler sets in motion by threatening to pass a law requiring citizens to apply special abilities. The next day, Gilbert is discovered to have escaped from the castle without permission from the kingdom. So episode 7 Last Boss Queen will air today, while episode 8 will be released on August 24, 2023. YouTube Muse Asia broadcasts the Last Boss Queen anime for free. You can watch it there guys.